Hey everyone, what is up? Welcome to or welcome back to the Lovely Wolf Den. I'm Nadia, and today I will be reviewing Blackpink's latest album, Born Pink. It has been a million years since this album came out. However, in my defense, I actually reviewed this like the week it came out, like if not the next day. And I sat down to film it, and then I sat down to edit it. And that is when I realized that I had recorded the entire video with the setting on my camera that records everything in slow motion with no audio. So you can imagine my frustration. And now here we are, like what, 3 months later, and I am now filming it again. Let me just start out with the obvious. I am not a Blackpink stan.
I was a big fan of them back in like 2018, but then I found out more about their company, and then I learned the name of the man Teddy Park, who I despise so much. Anyway.
I could go into all the reasons why I don't support them. However, I will just leave it at all of my anger and frustration is directed at YG Entertainment and Teddy Park. If you are just a like average K-pop stan or even a Blink and you just randomly come across my video and you don't know anything about me, you're probably wondering why. Well, why is she reviewing this if she doesn't like them? Listen, I'm reviewing it because they are a really, really popular girl group and everyone talks about them. If you are easily affected by opinions, please go away. My opinions don't matter in the grand scheme of things. Yeah, so without further ado, let's get to it. First things first, hate the album art. Don't like it. And oddly enough, that was like the only thing that I was going to be confident about liking. The album art for the album was like so good. A banger, if you will. I don't know how they missed the mark for this one. I wrote like right here, I should see if there's any special meaning behind it, but as of right now, I don't like it. It has been a very long time and I still haven't looked into it, so I still don't like it. But anyway, let's get into it, starting with track number 1, Pink Venom. Let me start off with the things that I like. I love the beginning. If y'all didn't know that Blackpink is from Snoop Dogg. I don't know if they did that intentionally or not, but I also really love the traditional Korean instrument that is played in the beginning, and I love the production in the second verse for the Jen Lisa rap. It's really good. And I love the dance a lot. I actually do like the dance. Now for the things that I did not like. The English lyric, particularly the Jen Lisa rap. It's just bad. This is like a common thing that happens in K-pop. Like a lot of the times when English lyrics are brought into the mix, they're not great. They're kind of cringe sometimes. However, Blackpink is the self-proclaimed biggest girl group in the world, and they're from YG, who has a lot of money. Why couldn't they hire a good English songwriter? They could have, but they didn't. And here we are. I also did not and still don't really vibe with the chorus. It's just not for me. On the other hand, it is an earworm. Whether that's a good or bad thing to you, that's just my observation. This chorus is straight to my dome a lot of the time. So next, I feel as though Blackpink has a third act problem, and I wholeheartedly blame Teddy Park. But anyway, there are so many songs that end with like sound effects instead of lyrics, and then end so abruptly that you're left feeling quite unsatisfied. And this album is not safe from that. It starts off with this song ending with ra-ta-ta-ta instead of like not that. Lastly, this thing doesn't bother me too much. However, it's a lot in this song. I love a good sample. Like I'm literally a sucker for a really good sample or really good interpolation. I just felt like there were a lot in this.
Kick in the door, waving the 4-4.
I can't decide where I stand with that. I'm afraid to say like I did not like that because maybe it's just like my personal bias getting in the way. And it's not just Blackpink, like this is happening in K-pop like as a whole and in just music as a whole. I wrote right here that it's a big trend in music, and the podcast Switched on Pop has a really great episode about this called Invasion of the Vibe Snatchers. Spoiler alert, it all has to do with money. So definitely go check that out. I give this song a 4 out of 10. Moving on to track number 2, Shutdown.
When we pull up, you know it's a shutdown.
This was the absolute correct choice for title track. Because I have a lot more good things to say, I will start off with the bad thing. Starting the song off with the lyrics, "It's not a comeback 'cause we never left," is just so hilarious to me. 'Cause like, you did leave for like almost 2 years. Don't get me wrong, I get what they were trying to do. Like Blackpink wasn't here, but it's not like everyone forgot about them, you know? But they had no music out. They had nothing on the chart. So they did leave. But anyway, I also don't love that this is another "Look at Me, I'm the best" song because Blackpink has just so many of those. But I have like a flip side to that because that actually really ends the things that I don't like about this song. So let's get into the good things. First of all, I want to start off by saying that like this song is just, if I were to describe Blackpink, it would be this song. I feel like this just like truly encapsulates like who they are. This song has like a waltzy rhythm to it, which I adore. I feel like I have talked about this before, but like I just love that sound so much. And then going into the Blackpink in your area. Ooh, so good. It really set the tone for the song. I mentioned how it was a bummer that it was another like flex song. In this case, though, there was disappointment, yes. However, I recognize that in this particular case, it makes sense and is actually kind of a boss move because it's true. Whenever Blackpink comes around, it's a big deal. Like, yeah, that's a very meticulous, like, scheme on YG's part, just like starving the fans so much to the point of like rabid consumption every time they return. The members have a degree of talent and gusto to back it up. So, yes, it's practically a shutdown. The dance is also what I consider to be Blackpink's best choreography. Literally enough said on that. And finally, my favorite lyrics are "Blackpink in your area, the area been shut down, and it's black and it's pink once the sun down." Here's what I said when I first heard the song. I'm gonna need to have this song shut down in Bridgerton season 3 when Penelope enters the room at her first scene ever. It needs to be like Regency era-ified, a whole symphony. The villain has entered the chat. 9 out of 10. Moving on to track number 3, "Type of Girl."
I'm not like just other girls at all.
There are only 2.5 things that I don't like about this song. One is the lyric, "I'm not like these other girls at all." And I just blame that on the people who wrote this. That phrase is just so outdated to me, and it's so unserious now that it's like cringe in my opinion. But anyway, number 2 is that the ending was like almost there. They almost got it, but it had to end with like the like da 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 da. But I mean, like, I get it because they're saying like duh, but still, you know, third act problem. And then like the half thing and the 2.5 things that I don't like is that this song is all in English. That's not like a terrible thing. I'm just so confused on why they have so many English songs. However, this kind of segues into like the next thing I have to say, which leads us into the good things about this song, which is that aside from that one lyric, these English lyrics are actually really good, which makes me angry because what happened in Pink Venom? But anyway, yes, aside from that one lyric, the English lyrics in this song are really well done. It's very simple, but like simple says it straight to the point. Love that. My favorite lyric is "Both my body and my bank account, good figure." Ah, yeah. Yeah. The production is also really, really good. I see that my arch nemesis, Teddy, has produced it, so it physically pains me to like say this and give him compliment. But yes, this production is good. I hate to give him credit, but it seems like he is finally learning. Will I stop bullying him on the internet? No, I will not, because all this bullying has given this song, so I'm just gonna pretend like it's doing something and we'll get good songs in the future. Anyway, the production about this song like kind of gives the vibe that the girls are like, they know that they're that girl. So like it's just so like flip of the hair, matter of fact, like yeah, we're great. And it's just so hypnotizing because of that. And then speaking of hypnosis, Rosé's vocals. Rosé's vocals. It's just also good. I give this song an 8 out of 10. At this point in my first listen, I did like a 3-song update. So here's that because I need y'all to hear this.
Okay, we're 3 songs deep. Pink Venom, Shutdown, and Type of Girl. I'm one to get annoyed when the whole concept focuses solely on I'm that bitch, I'm the best, you only need to focus on me, no one is like me. There are 3 songs with that theme now. I don't know what I expect. I mean, it checks out for Blackpink. I like Shutdown and Type of Girl so much more than Pink Venom. Type of Girl, yes, it has I'm not like other girls energy, but it is a bit of an earworm. I was singing along to it towards the end. I don't know, it's kind of annoying because they're women. So Anyway, maybe I'm just being nitpicky, but yeah, are we gonna sing about something else? Or are we gonna keep this going on for the rest of the album? We'll see.
Moving on to Yeah, Yeah, Yeah.
To say yeah, yeah, yeah.
I stood beautifully corrected, as this is not a flex song, but instead a cute little happy, fun relationshipy song. Do they like me? Do they like me not? Just say yes. Oh, it's really cute. I really don't have anything bad to say about this song. It fits the formula, kind of, which is unfortunate. However, I am a synth girl. I am a synth girl. We've been new. I always yell about how much I love synthesizers on this channel, so obviously it was just destiny for me to like this song. The reason why I say like it kind of follows the Teddy Park formula is just because I don't know, I feel like this song in general isn't a very serious song, so it's okay that it has like that vibe to it. It's very youthful, it's very coming of age. All their vocals are so lovely. Honestly, I wish that they did more Pink concepts because I really adored this. If I did stream this on Spotify, I would add this to a couple of playlists. I would add it to my coming of what age playlist, which is obviously playlists that make me feel like I'm in a coming of age movie. I would add it to my summer nights playlist, and then I would create a new playlist called Perfect Prom because just listen to this.
I always feel like Blackpink has a really hard time ending their songs. Yeah, yeah, yeah ends so appropriately for it. I feel like my prom just ended. Like, oh my god, that song's really good.
Here's the rest of my first reaction because y'all, I was really happy when I heard this song for the first time. Oh my god, teenage coming of age story song, please. I hear synths! I hear synthesizer!
This song has more of a youthful sound to it, but it doesn't sound like too young for them. It does sound like their age group, which is really good.
So yeah, I give this an 8.5 out of 10. The reason why it's not higher is because one, it does follow the Teddy Park formula, and also I just feel like this song isn't going to hold up over time. I'm already starting to distance myself from it a little bit. I think there will come a time where I'm just like really indifferent about it and will skip it if because it is kind of empty. It is a little empty, but you know, as of right now, I really like it and I'm happy about it. Track number 5, Hard to Love.
'Cause I'm hard to love.
So this song really caught me off guard. First of all, I don't know what the decision was for giving Rosé a solo song on this album, but I am with it. I didn't love her solo debut. I felt like it just wasn't enough for her, and this song just like it does follow the Teddy Park formula, which is unfortunate. However, I think it showcases her vocals and abilities so much better than like On the Ground, and I think the other song was like called Gone or something. I don't know. I'm just very aggressive in my belief in Rosé's abilities. So personally, I just genuinely love this song. Lyrically, there wasn't anything special about this song, which is annoying because there are some notable songwriters credited on it, including Max Wolfgang, who has a variety of credits, including A Brand New Day by BTS and Zara Larsson, and Bianca Blush Atterbury and Freddie Wexler, who both worked on Stuck With You by Ariana Grande and Justin Bieber. So I don't know why these lyrics just like didn't do much for me. However, I mean, you can't go wrong with an I'm Hard to Love song. There's literally so many songs out there with this like theme. So it's fine. One last thing about this song, though, I think there's a callback to Playing with Fire in it because another songwriter credited was RT, and he is an in-house producer for YG, and in fact worked on Playing with Fire. So I think that happened. I think it's a thing that happened, and if it is, I'm obsessed with that because if there's one thing I get geeked out about in music, it is callbacks to like an artist's previous music. I just think it's so cool. Of course, Teddy is the only credited producer on this track, and though it is his formula pretty much, I find this one a lot more pleasant than normal. But Teddy, I still hate you so much, and I wish you would give up the reins more and let someone else do the job since I believe you are not giving these women the top tier tracks they deserve. Anyway, Rose, I love you. 8.5 out of 10. Moving on to Happiest Girl.
I can stop the tears if I want to.
Personally, I think this is their best slow song to date. A lot of people don't like it, and I just don't get it. There are some really great songwriters credited here. There's Paro, I don't know, who is with Universal Music Group and has written on tracks such as One Direction's Steal My Girl and Where Do Broken Hearts Go. As a former Directioner, I like that fact. There's Teddy Sinclair, who has worked with Rihanna and Madonna. And I just think this is my favorite song lyrically because I just like love sad songs like this that just picture a toxically heartbreaking relationship and then getting like lost in substances, like Chandelier by Sia. I'm smiling a lot. I'm not trying to romanticize those types of relationships because those are not great. You should not romanticize those types of relationships. I'm smiling because I love art and I think art like this is just very good, very raw, and just it, I just I don't know. I enjoy it. Teddy also did fine with the production, which is good because he could have easily ruined this song. But what really sold this to me was the members themselves. Their vocals were so beautiful on this, it's actually insane. Each one of them really channeled the tone of this song and they delivered it with such grace. I just couldn't be prouder. For that fact alone, I give this song a 10 out of 10. Next up is Tally.
No one's keeping tally. I do.
I'll be real, I didn't really like this song at first. The next few listens after it though, I did kind of change my mind, but right now, I don't know, I'm really torn at whether or not I like it. If some days I do, some days I don't. I don't know. I like how the production almost sounds like a band rehearsing in their garage. They're all fed up and just like jamming out and then like this song is born and I don't know, I just do y'all get that? Y'all get what I mean? And there are a lot of songwriters credited here, but I do enjoy the lyrics, particularly the I just do it like the boys and say, I'm getting mine. I thought that was very clever. Like this whole song having this, like, I don't know why everyone is judging me for doing what I want with my body, especially when dudes do the same thing and don't get this level of judgment. It's just it's very, like it's not outdated, it's not an outdated concept, so I really like that. There are a few cringes here and there, but they weren't strong enough for me to, like, completely turn my back from this song. There was also pretty okay production with this song also. Teddy has been on a good streak with this album, which is very frustrating because, like, if he was capable of this from the beginning, where has it been throughout their entire career? Huh? Anyway, 7 out of 10. And finally, Ready for Love.
I'm ready for love.
There's the Teddy Park I know. This song is just simply I can't even say okay. Like it is okay, but in the most bland way a song can be okay. It's very 2016, but like it's fine, I guess. The production really ruins it though. The chorus is just so empty, which makes the drop very underwhelming. It feels like it's missing like 5 more layers. And the lyrics aren't bad, but how do you have 6 songwriters working on this and no one could think of like actual words to end the song? It's like they exerted all of their brain power on the song that when they got to the end, they were just like, I can't do it anymore. Let's just have them la 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 it out. Like literally, for those of you who haven't heard it, the song ends with them going la 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 and then that's it. And like this has happened so many times. This song, Pink Venom, Lisa's Money. How you like that? Like words do exist if y'all didn't know over at YG, but anyway, truly disappointing for the end of this album, but no, like yeah, it's not a good song. I didn't like that this is how the album ended. Like you started off on a bad note with Pink Venom in my opinion. You get so much better throughout the rest of it. And then there you end right back where you started. I don't know. That's just but the members themselves did great. Unfortunately, this song is a 2 out of 10 though. So, and that's it. That's the end of the Born Pink album. I think overall it is a lot better than the album. I don't know. I haven't done like a check-in on how I feel about the album. It still holds like my favorite Blackpink song ever, which is Love to Hate Me. As of right now, I feel like this album is just so much better. I'm still very frustrated with their career as a whole. I hate that they debuted in 2016, right? And they only have 2 full albums to show for it, and the full album are only 8 songs, so it's all just very frustrating. Their contract is up next year, so I'm really curious to see what happens, but until then, I'll just end it by saying I think I give this whole album maybe like well, what's the average actually? Hang on. I'm gonna do math. Who am I? Ooh, okay. The average score of this song is 6.75 out of 10. I think I would give it a little bit higher though, maybe like at least a 7. I'm just gonna end it there though. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm glad I finally did another album review. But with that, thanks for watching another Lovely Wolf video. As always, please make sure to like and subscribe if you have not already. Comment down below anything you would like to see any of the Lovely Wolf creators do. And if you'd like to catch us in between videos, you can do so at our social medias or even at our Patreon. Links for all those will be down below. Thank you so much for watching. Catch y'all later.